Breaking news, Nigerians. The Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Keyamo, appeals to Nigerian youth to stop the attack on the President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Says reconciliation is the best way to go with the current situation of Nigeria. These people, they are really very funny, honestly speaking. You see, it is very good for you to do things in the rightful way. It is nice. It doesn't take you anything. Do things accordingly, the way it's supposed to be. If you do mago, now you go stick here and last. Because by the end of the day, people won't be say they're not reach to talk to you. They go begin talk to you because now you bring yourself down to that level. He's talking about the current situation in Nigeria today. We all understand that it's nothing to tell home about. He's talking about the just concluded presidential election that was spearheaded by the INEC chairman, Mahmoud Yakubu. Nigerians witnessed what happened. International observers, they witnessed what happened. That election is nothing to tell home about. It be like child's play. But funny enough, these people are still insisting that the election was free and fair. So waiting will make people not talk to you anyhow. Okay, see the old things that is revolving around Bola Ahmed Tinubu, drug trafficking case, this and that and all that. So this matter, reconciliation, we don't know as the reconciliation is talking about is going to, take place if all these things are not, putting in a proper right place. You understand? The Minister of State, Labour and Employment, Keyamo, has appealed to the Nigerian youth to stop the attacks on the President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, says reconciliation is the best way to go with the current situation of Nigeria. He said the rate at which the youth are disrespecting elders on social media has become alarming. Keyamo, who doubles as spokesperson for the campaign council of the president-elect Bola Tinubu, said it was even more appealing that the disrespectful nature of some youth is being justified in the guise of being angry with the older generation for allegedly mismanaging the affairs of the country. He accused the youth of turning around and building a monument around a character from the same generation they condemned. He said the real reason for the movement are deep-seated tribal and religious sentiments carefully packaged by the angry youth, and some gullible young people initially fell for it. In a tweet on Monday, Keyamo also wrote, "One of the most confounding things you read on social media is the dubious justification for the abusive and disrespectful nature of some of these younger elements to the older generation, and which is that they are justifiable angry with the older generation for allegedly mismanaging the affairs of our country. So the older generation does not deserve any respect. And then, guess what? That angry now propels them to build a movement around a character who is straight out of the same generation they complain about, and who, until last year, was part and parcel of one of the political parties housing these characters they complain about. Whereas, in actual fact, the latent reasons for the movement are deep-seated tribal and religious sentiments, carefully packaged as a movement by angry youth, and many gullible young ones were initially misled into this political glistone. The contradiction is so profound that it clearly disputes the thoughtless the brainless and the directionless exploit of the headlines mob is said. As I said that the Nigerian youth should stop attacking Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is getting out of hand. Nigerians, una see where it take end. Even with all that he said, he did not admit that what has been happening was wrong. What is still happening is wrong. You understand? You see, there's this kind of character in these people. When you feel that you knows it all, you have it all, and you want to prove to people that, see, this is how we do it. And you know into well that you are not in the line. Now, so woto you go to receive. Now, I be waiting to happen. So this is not a time to cry. The best way to go about this issue is to rectify the issue on ground. When an elderly man do something when they say not supposed to do, the small pikin dey abuse am, e dey look am for forehead. So that is why, as an elder, if you won't still behave, even if you are an elder, you have to respect yourself. For you not to collect insult from people that does not even supposed to talk to you. You hear wetin it take end. He don't land the matter now for one political party. You understand? He did not mention the party, but you should know who he's talking about. You should know who Nigerian youths are supporting. All this why Nigerian youths, they are not into politics. They just leave Nigerian politicians, make them just they do the way then they do. But this time around, they don't come and say they are now interested. They want to see how the affairs of Nigeria is being, run and all that. And now they cry up and down. Allow things to go the proper way, and other things will follow. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your